I'm sitting here with Nicholas Juarez. Nick, can I call you Nick?
You can.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? What do you do?
A little bit about myself. I'm a writer. I work on screenplays, plays mostly. Um, yeah, that's it. Just independent writer, I would say.
Nice. Which would you say that you prefer doing right now, or that you do the most, really?
Yeah, I probably do both equally as far as playwriting and screenwriting. But I've probably been as far as producing and working on projects with other collaborators, probably plays more often. And then the play that I'm working on now, Slight Rebellion in Studio 8H, which is being produced by Estancia High School here, you know, on the premises, somewhere or over there.
Do you have a working relationship with the high school?
Sure, yeah, and Estancia High School is producing it because I used to go here. And I have a friendship and just a partnership with the director, Pauline Moranian. We've worked on a couple plays together. I did an adaptation for her a couple years ago. Last year we worked on an original play together, and it's just a really good working relationship. It's just a great environment, so we decided to kind of collaborate again.
Where do you think you draw a lot of inspiration from when you're coming up with a new project? What you're going to do next, I mean?
A number of things. I really like the creative process. I like going through it, and I'm also really interested in other people's creative process. So I feel like some of the stuff I like to work on is just kind of examining like other people's creative process. So this play is kind of like it's inspired, or like it's a soft origin story of Saturday Night Live, and I was just really interested in like why Saturday Night Live came to be, and like the people involved, and just kind of like their trials and tribulations.
Were you thinking of any actors specifically when you were writing these characters, or is that kind of a separate thing?
It's not a vacuum, It's like it's not a vacuum. It's you don't want to, you don't want to write towards someone's sensibility, but at the same time, like once you start to create a character and you can like see someone's sensibility doing it, and then it kind of inspires in this other, like, oh, well, so and so's good at this type of thing, and then like you could think of like mannerisms or even jokes that that person could do, and it opens up these things that like it could just be a line that I think someone will say really well, but then it could be a whole motivation for that character, and that motivation could lead to an arc, and it's all mixed. It's like, you do want it to be separate, but if you write towards someone's sensibility and it really works, and it could kind of just launch you into this other thing that really works, you got to go for it. You can't. I have this thing where I think inspiration and good ideas, I don't take them for granted. Like, I don't just like, oh, I'll come up with a good idea. Like, you could go days and weeks with just shitty ideas, you know what I mean? So when a good one comes along, I'm definitely not gonna cast it aside because I didn't think of it the way I wanted to. But I guess to answer your question is, I try to separate those things, but it's not like a hard, fast rule necessarily.
During this process, what do you think have been your favorite parts of kind of seeing your show be put together and performed in front of you?
What's really good is you spend a lot of time by yourself in a room writing and like with these characters, and that's rewarding and frustrating. It's really nice to hand it over and to see other people bring their own energy to it. I would love to write a book. I'd love to, do this or that, but like I'm a collaborator. I'm too stupid to do it by myself. Like I really am. Like I can't do it alone. I wish I was smarter to do stuff on my own, but I'm not. So when I see people like portraying the characters and they bring their own energy and their own interpretation, I really love that. It's been a lot of fun writing. I hope to do it again. I hope that as long as they'll have me, it's been really rewarding to work with the students. It's been really rewarding to work with Pauline, and to see your work come to life. It's awesome. It's awesome, and hopefully I could do it for a long, long time.
So when's the show?
The show is November 13th, 14th, the 20th, and the 21st. And you should come. You should come. You could stay at home.
Can I come?
Whoever watches from that angle needs to stay at home. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be good. The kids are doing a lot of great work.